what is something from your past that you guys have hidden from somebody very close to you in your life?
I can't tell you that because then if they still know
What is something?
No hidden talent that someone doesn't know about. Nothing like funny like that.
Well, my closest friends and family know my hidden talents. One of them is that I can whistle with my tongue. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, give us a little taste.
Oh, that's cool.
Wait, can I
What
whistle
about
with
you,
my-
Ken?
Different kind. That's using your lips.
From the cast, who would you say would make the best partner in crime?
For me, the best partner in crime would be, it's a toss up. I think Max is, not Malin. No, God, no. No, she's too recognizable. Everybody be like, oh, I saw you in Watchmen. Oh, right. The comeback. Everybody would, and so you couldn't be covert. You got to be covert.
Gotcha.
As a partner in crime. You got to be like a chameleon. So I would go with Max because he has no problem dressing in drag. He's got no problem playing characters. So I'm going to say that he would be the best partner in crime. He can adapt.
And I'm going to go with Ken because he's the most unrecognizable. So there you go.
Oh, okay. Good choices.
Well, I think they're all, take your pick. But I think I would love to perpetrate a crime with Maxwell Simkins because the kid is hilarious. And I don't really think he's a kid. He's a little man. He's just a shorter man. But I would love to see him figure out how to get out of situations, and I'll just be the one who does the driving. That's fine by me.
I think I want the play-by-play of Cree. So she plays Mim. I'd love to be just having her in the background, saying her things, would just keep me very entertained. So I think I'd want to have her as a partner.
I love it.
Maxwell. I'd
Maxwell.
pick. He's funny. He's a funny person, and he's really friendly. I bring him 100%. No offense to you guys, but
no offense taken.
Sadie?
I'd probably choose Cree to be my partner in crime. I think me and Cree are a good team, and we would get stuff done. And we're a dynamic duo, us two, for sure. So.
We are. I gotta throw it back to Sadie as well. I think our mission would be one of incredible difficulty. I don't have time, but it'd be a story. We wouldn't get back to the base and be nothing really happened.
No, it would be no dull moments. It would be incredibly entertaining for anybody who was witnessing it. So
it'd be a great reality TV. If we could have a crew following us.
Agreed. We should pitch that.
I don't know
how. Cue the cameras. Let's get it rolling.
Yeah, but hidden. I don't know how one goes about, organizing something of that nature. But I think we should.
I think we need to pitch that idea. Sadie and Cree
taking New York
show.
I love it. What was your favorite scene to film? Because I feel like there were so many fun and funny scenes. For you guys, what was the funniest scene to film?
My favorite scene was probably the scene where they let me eat the avocado and cornbread or muffin banana bread. The avocado and banana bread in the tank.
It was a
that was so good.
Yeah.
So good. It was real avocado. People have been asking if it was just dyed icing. No, it was avocado. Yeah. It might sound disgusting. It was so good.
Yeah, me and you both had to eat so much of that. We had to take so many bites out of those cupcakes, but they were really good. So no complaints.
Very.
I really there's this one scene in the movie, I'm not going to spoil anything, it's fairly short, but where Clancy and Mim kind of separate from the boys for a moment and we're around other teens. There's a monster in the room. And we're around other teens and it's sort of this party scene and we get this real classic coming of age, best friend walk and talk moment, walking into the party. It's so minor.
Yes.
I was going to say that one too. It's such a cute scene.
It is. What about you, Lucas?
And I would say the car scene, because I feel like
the car scene
definitely shows each character's individual personalities the most in some sort of way, in a very chaotic way.
What exactly about the role was it that attracted you guys to this project? Was it the script or, the character itself?
For me, it was a few elements. It definitely, the script in and of itself is just a fun, really great family comedy, adventure comedy. That I was eager to do something that I could watch with my son, whose name is Sebastian as well. Good name.
No way. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I was definitely intrigued by that, but also the character is so much fun because there's that duality there of her past, which is a really big past, and we get to dive into, obviously, and then sort of playing the other side of that coin and being this ultimate stay-at-home mom who really is a good caregiver. So I loved all of those elements to it.
For me, I was definitely laughing out loud when I read the script originally. I thought it was really smart and really fun. And then just to get to play a bit of a darker character, someone who's a little bit more mysterious and very single-minded in her mission, I thought it's a little different for me. So I really enjoyed that aspect. And then just to get to shoot in Boston was awesome. I'd never been there.
All of those things. Yeah. I was like, this is a movie, the first thing that I could actually watch with my nieces and my nephews, that they can't see really much anything else that I've been in. So they are always like, when can we watch something that you're doing? So I was like, this is so much fun. The script felt like these movies that I grew up watching and that I was obsessed with. So I was like, like almost like a fan of those type of movies. And I got to, play such a cool character in it. I thought my character was awesome. I was like, oh man, I wish that person actually existed. She seems so cool. Maybe she does somewhere, in the world, there is someone doing that, and living underground. I don't want to give too many spoilers, but yeah, it was all around such a great cast as well. I knew already, that Malin and Ken were cast. I think they're both, great. And I know I think they were still casting the kids, but they told us they were going to shoot in Boston. I'd never been to Boston. So it was all, a green light.
A blast. Yes. Yeah. Now, I feel like this film was great, by the way. And I think it has a lot of lessons that everybody can learn from, especially as a family. And one of those big things is to do the right thing. Has there ever been a time where you guys have had to step away from maybe the more adventure thing or the fun thing in order to do the right thing?
I think as a parent, you're always struggling with, making sure that you're doing the right thing to show through your actions with your children. But we are human, so we make mistakes, and then those are teachable moments as well. So, right. Sometimes we do the right thing and sometimes we do the wrong thing, but sometimes doing the wrong thing winds up being the right thing.
Oh, I like what you did there.
That's a really good question.
I'm constantly turning down funness, but it is of my own volition. I'm a house cat. I don't like leaving the house too much. So if the right thing is like my personal comfort, then constantly, nonstop.
See, I'm like the opposite. I like trying everything new. So I don't know if there's any time that I've heard something that like mini golf, I'm down. Boat ride, I'm down. So I don't know if there's anything that I'd be like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, well, sometimes you have responsibilities and sometimes you have things that you need to take care of before you can go and have a good time. If you have an audition or work the next day, you got to prioritize what you need to do. So definitely.
Probably.
I mean, are you kidding me? COVID. I mean, I would love to go and run without a mask on or go to a party right now. So I'm having to say no to all the fun things, for the sake of everyone.
Right.
I feel like it's the epitome of what COVID is. It's like saying no to the fun stuff for now.
That is an excellent example right now. I mean, all of us, for the sake of doing the right thing, it's and saving other people instead of being selfish. It's what we have to do. Now, as actors in particular, how has this whole pandemic influenced working for you guys? Are there still new projects in the works for you? How have you guys been adapting?
It's definitely been a new normal to adjust to, for sure. You know, lessons in self-discipline, in generating work, in keeping up your energy, for sure. I've been challenged on all of those levels, but I'd like to think I've risen to the occasion on all of those levels.
I believe that you have. I mean, we didn't get to film together, but I can already tell, Enuka, like, I'm sure you're freaking acing this COVID situation. Because you have the sparkle in your eye. I definitely feel like that can be taken away from us at this point. But I think that, you know, like Enuka's saying, as actors, we need to find how to stay connected as well, because we can be very isolated. You know, I especially sometimes tend to, you know, kind of hide in these moments rather than like trying, even though the Zooms are annoying and whatever it is, like trying to stay connected with people, stay creative. And it's also a blessing in disguise. All these projects that, you know, I had in development have had a chance to really, you know, develop well with people who are fully grateful of work, like of having work and having something to do, you know? And I think that whenever we do go back to work, we're all going to also be very grateful to be working. Just like it is just giving such a different perspective on how we just took things for granted. We took freaking walks for granted outside, you know, like all these things are having like so much more meaning. Like the second I saw like Enuka pop on, I was like, hi, you know, I'm like, wow.
So funny.
So yeah.
You know, I think this has been an interesting time for all of us. It's a roller coaster ride. It has its ups and downs, but there's always a silver lining. And I have never been able to spend this much time at home with my family, which I've really been appreciating. And also it's been hard, but just, you know, you take one day at a time. That's all you can do. And everyone's healthy and, you know, we're together. So that's all you can ask for.
Absolutely. Well, thank you both so much for taking the time to speak with me. You know, wishing you guys the best. Stay healthy and safe. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Be safe.
Thank you.
Take care, y'all.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.